Greetings to my unbelievable, beautiful V family all over the world. This is your gorgeous chief dressed for Diwali or Deepavali. For all my Hindu brothers and sisters all over the world, this is your chief wishing you a happy Diwali. Alright, and to all my other brothers and sisters around the world, you're watching the Wednesday message on a very auspicious day for all Indians and Hindus around the world, celebrating the victory of good over evil, the concept of bringing light into darkness and brightening up the whole environment. And this is what Diwali is about, the festival of lights, as we would say. So I'm very happy that you're watching this Wednesday message on Diwali Day, or as we say in Malaysia, Deepavali Day. Alright, so I hope that you guys are not too busy eating, celebrating with family and friends and your teams, and burning the firecrackers, that you get to watch my Wednesday message. Now this Wednesday, I want to align my message, alright, with Diwali. I want to align my message with what the founders, the great ones, Dato Sri Vijay and Japadas Bismarck, have instilled in me as a DNA. Now over the years, I have heard great names. I have heard names like Nelson Mandela, Mother Teresa, John F. Kennedy, alright, Martin Luther King. And these names, the Dalai Lama, these names resonate through the DNA of QI, because these are mentors to Dato Sri Vijay, to Japa. And their philosophies, like Mahatma Gandhi becoming our corporate icon, alright, his philosophy exists in every aspect of our DNA. And today, sitting here, I think I've never aspired and I've never wanted to be one of these great people. I never wanted to even comprehend or understand the sacrifice, the pain, the price that they had to pay to basically build their reputation, their name, their contribution to mankind. But today I sit back and I realize one thing. Watching Dato Sri Vijay, watching Japadas Bismarck build this company and change lives, I believe that we will not see many Mahatma Gandhis, Nelson Mandelas and Mother Teresas moving forward, alright, in our lifetime. People who live to a philosophy to a point of willing to sacrifice their life. But I also believe that there are millions of Mahatma Gandhis, millions of Mother Teresas, millions of Nelson Mandelas within society today. People that believe that they are not meant to just exist. People who believe that in a small way, in their own way, that they can make a difference in other people's lives. Now if you look at us, from the time we were born until today, how many lives do we really impact? If you look at me, my journey, it was only my mother, my two brothers, alright, and a few very close friends. And you can count them with two hands. That our circle of influence and our ability to influence people to change for the better is very restricted, very limited in a common man and common woman's life. Like you and me, before we came into QNet, before we came into the V, before we came into the zone of our founders, Dato Sri Vijay and Japa. Now I need you to understand this, that you don't have to protest on the street. You don't have to fight injustice. Alright? You don't have to fight discrimination and sacrifice in that way to make a difference anymore. That today, there are many Gandhijis, there are many Mandelas, there are many Teresas, alright, in the world. These are people sitting with their computers. These are people who created social media revolution. These are people who have empowered the common man and common woman with the uncommon dream to become an entrepreneur. That ultimately, guys, I believe that with network marketing, with QNet, with the guidance of our founders, you have something very powerful in your hand. That is not only about selling products, it's not only about explaining the Complan or Manchester City Football Club. It's not about 3000 BV on the left, 3000 BV on the right. Because what you fail to understand, that every time you sit down with a prospect, when you sit down there with that piece of paper or your iPad, you are actually in a position to change a life. You are actually in a position to start a revolution that will change thousands, if not millions of lives around the world. Now today, I believe in this. Today I found my truth, my purpose of existence, that I am not purely a networker, that I believe in the vision of the founders. I believe that there are millions, billions of people around the world who want to change, who want to be part of something bigger and greater. There are billions of people who want to change the status quo and make a difference in their communities, in their cities, in their countries. There are billions of people who are sick and tired of merely existing and having a life of emptiness, that they lack purpose, that they don't know why they exist, that they are not sure of the purpose of their existence, that they pay bills, go to work, come back home, alright, but they hate their lives, that they don't smile, that they are not living life, that they don't believe they are warriors, they don't believe that they are capable of making a difference to the people that have come into their lives. And today I sit here very proud on this day of Diwali, and I am not only Padman Senathirajah, I am part of a greater revolution, that I am a light, that I give light to people's lives who are filled with darkness. And you are in the exact same position. The network marketing is not only about money. The network marketing is not only about max out. I want you to max out. But it's not only about max out. It's not only about the cars, the homes and flying first class. Those are incidental bonuses when you find your truth, when you find your purpose. That today, we are not a company, but we are a revolution. That today, every time I go on stage, I don't speak to make you rich, but I speak to make you realize your limitless potential. That you can and you will and you must change this planet we live in. Because if you just switch on your TV, CNN, BBC, what do you see? You only see darkness. And this is the world we are bringing our children into. This is the world they're going to grow up. They're going to grow up in a hopeless, dreamless, loveless, uninspired world. And it is up to people like you and me to take this vehicle called network marketing, to take this concept of raising yourself to help mankind and spread it around the world. And we don't need to protest on the streets. We need to do this on WhatsApp. We need to do this on Facebook. We need to do this in the coffee shops of the world. We need to pick up the phone and call somebody and tell them, I need 20 minutes of your time, and the revolution begins. We do this on stage in front of 18,000 people a week on. We do this through ISB. We do this through the Wednesday message with DTube Plus. That technology will take our light faster than the speed of light to every corner of the world. And today the V, today QNet, is not just a company. We are in parts of Africa you didn't know exists. We have gone to Europe. We are going to America, South America. We are the strongest, most powerful network marketing company to exist in Asia today. That we have reached homes in the remote villages, alright, and we have made doctors realize their true calling is network marketing. Now this is our purpose. And on this auspicious day, or the festival of lights as we call Diwali, I want you to make this decision. That this is your calling, that this is your destiny, that all the struggles that I have gone through for 19 years is completely worth it. When somebody walks up to me during VCon, gives me a hug and say, thank you, Chief. You changed my life. You made me into a dreamer again. You gave me hope. And I told Dato Sri Vijay, I told Japadas Bismarck, that the revolution they started 19 years ago has not picked up momentum. That 2017, 2018, 2019 and 2020, we are going to take over this planet. And I don't need wimps. I need warriors. I need people with no fear, who believe in what they do, who can hold this torch of hope, hold this torch of this revolution proudly, with zero fear, and take it to the rest of the world. So if you are sitting watching this video, confused, but I thought this was about products, I thought this was about left, right, alright, and earning my weekly check. Yes, that is the modality, that is the vehicle. But what is our purpose? Our purpose is not to sell products. Our purpose is not a network marketing purpose. Our purpose is about the human race. Our purpose is about making this world a better place. And I say this from my heart. Making this world a better place for our children, for our grandchildren. That we will put money in the right hands. That people will build hospitals with their commission. That the max out kings and the max out queens will build schools and give free education to the underprivileged. And yes, buy that Rolls Royce. Yes, buy that Rolex. And after you have fulfilled all your wildest dreams, dedicate your max out TC to change the world and make a difference. I don't know whether you believe in the concept of good and evil. I believe in it. And it's not about the devil and ghosts and all that stuff. Evil exists in this world. It is called selfishness. It is called people who will do anything, alright, and discriminate people based on race, religion, creed. That wars around the world are created by evil people. And the reason why evil is growing so fast on the planet was there's not enough people who believe in the power of good. There's not enough people willing to sacrifice their time, their lives, to make a difference positively on this planet. And this is what network marketing is about. This is what the revolution is about. So if you ask me what is the V is a revolution. Right? We will never stop. Somebody said, Chief, why you haven't retired? How can you retire from a revolution? How can you retire when your purpose is to make this world a better place? How can you retire when financial freedom for the common man is your dream today? So on this day, Diwali, on this day, alright, on this auspicious day, I want all of you to know one thing. That I sit here as your upline, as your chief, representing the great founders, Dato Sri Vijay, Japadas Bismarck, not only as your networking upline, but as your warrior, as your leader, that this revolution will never stop. That this revolution will grow bigger, stronger, and louder, and reach its limitless potential this year. We will show the world that nobody and nothing can stop us when our purpose is pure. That when every presentation is about changing a life, that VCon is about inspiring people to make a difference, that this organization, this family you belong to, is going to grow to a point that we will become the most powerful force on this planet to win over evil. That we are the light. So on this Diwali, be the brightest, most powerful, most inspiring, most filled with love, light the world has ever seen. This is your chief, inspired, proud to be your upline, proud to be your warrior, proud to fight by the side of two great men, Dato Sri Vijay and Japadas Bismarck. That after 19 years, it is nothing. The world will change over the next 19 years simply because of you and me, the V. Happy Diwali.